Let me actually get the lobby up and stuff here. Was rushing myself around. Do not click that. How many times will I make that mistake? I need to put my glasses on as well. 4, 5, 6, 3. That's that. That's there. Let's type this in here. Citra will figure its shit out eventually. There we go. Lobby is French fad number 1. Password is the usual 4563. Slap that into chat. Give that bad boy a pin. Manually unpinned, because there's no point giving me an unpin after and then only letting me say it 30 minutes. Pop them on. I'm very prepared. I am a professional. And then just have a quick look in the armory over here so I can open up all of the things that I need. I've done a bunch of them. I do still need, I think, 3 large Elder Dragon gems. Unfortunately. So let's just open 3 of those so that I actually know how many I need. Kirin Ice Peaks. The Flame Horns. Whoops. It's one word. That'll be why it's not finding it. I need Rajang Hardfangs. And then I need, I think, just normal Fatalis stuff. I do need 1 more white Fatalis as well. Old Fatalis, the Soli, and then just do normal Fatalis and do Hardhorn. Okie dokie. Lobby's up. I will do a Rajang, because that's definitely something I can solo. And it gets me slowly creeping closer to getting that done. And then I can hopefully get some multiplayer hunts going after that point. God knows I need all of the help that I can get here. We are getting a lot closer now. Though, I have to say, progress has been relatively swift. I'm gonna have to eat kind of a crappy meal here, huh? I can get some thunder resistance. It's not gonna be bad to get for Rajang. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I thought I was in single digits. Did I miscount that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shit. Oh no, I don't need the last one because I don't have the one weapon. Because it just never materialized for me. So I do only have 9 left. Nice. Did I make the white fatty weapon? I think I might have done it in the end. I'm gonna have to check that. I've marked it as green on my sheet, but also I wanted to remember that I hadn't done it. And now I'm just confused. Hey, Nodaru. How you doing? Monkey. Monkey. I gotta shake off the week's rust here. Before I stop playing like a complete fool. Managed to enrage him, I don't even have demon mode yet. That's bad. Good thing I had that resistance, otherwise I probably would have died. Seems reasonable that 5% damage reduction would have kept me alive there. Happy 207? Likewise? To you? Hello, Edson. That's a little bit more like it. Hello, Raka. Welcome. Are you looking forward to the long-range missiles? Thank you for joining, Mace. I appreciate it. Oh, those roars just keep you trapped for like just long enough, man. Am I gonna die here? No, it doesn't immediately do damage. Cool. Yeah, what's 207 mean in this context? Because it's definitely not time. It's the area code for phones. You have individual area codes? Oh, for like home telephones, do you mean? Cell phones too, depending on where you got it. Oh, really? Crazy. It's been such a long time since I've had to think about a regionally based phone like logic. I think the ones in England are all 5 digits, but I don't know if that's true. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what the London code is right now. They're making these countries too big. The States definitely is. That place is humongous. There's a lot of territory to be one country. Same with like China and Russia, right? That's a lot of land. That's a lot of people. Maine is small, that's why it fits in a single... Your areas can have more than one area code? That's crazy. Isn't like just Texas basically the size of like a lot of Europe? New York City alone is like 7. Isn't that quite small though? Or is it just because there's so many people who live there? Because of the people? Mm. I wonder how London solves that. However many million people live there now. Although we don't use it for mobiles, so it's probably less of an issue. Because I don't think people use home phones anymore, really. Unless they're at work or a bit more advanced in age. At least was my impression of how things were in the UK. Yo, I've been playing this for decoration for 20 years. We got rid of ours because it was pointless. I do still remember the phone number though. I don't think it's plugged in. My nan insisted on having a home phone, despite the fact that the only people who ever called her on it were family members who also had her mobile number and would end up calling on her mobile because she never heard her home phone, or people trying to scam her. The only two people who called. But she was adamant she needed it. It was very interesting. I'm not a number. I mean, I'm sure I have some sort of number assigned to me somewhere. I have a national insurance number and a pension number. Not you are? I don't... My nan? You need to brick yourself for that one. That's a brick right there. Thank you. Monkey. Hey, Wes. Monkey. You're just a math programming that nan is something you think about. That might be worse. A very big monkey. He is quite chonky. He is quite the chonker. Which is a problem, because it makes it harder for me as Julies when they're big. And I am out of stamina pods. Because I got the stuff making to build more of them, but then forgot to craft them. Because I am a smart man. You know, it's one of those days where I get the feeling... Excuse me, he wasn't enraged. Where, I don't think it's gonna be a good Monster Hunter day for me today. Just based on how I'm playing and stuff, I don't feel like my performance is going to be up to my own standards. But that's okay. Those happen. I need to cut my friggin' hair. Oh my god. This is a bad start, guys. I just want to say, this is a bad start, okay? Just made a not a number joke and a none joke. We are starting off at the bottom. And for some reason, I still think we're gonna find a way to dig through this bedrock. Oh, the double. The raw and the double, that's just mean. That is also reaching. I understood it better because I actually got the reference, but it's still reaching. Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead. That's what I get for doing it in that tiny little area up there, instead of trying to be safe. Well, at least I have these. That's why you combine on the touchscreen. My PC isn't touchscreen. I don't have that kind of money, I'm sorry. That would be very expensive. And also probably bad to drag my my hand away as well. I really don't like taking my hand off my movement or camera controls if I can avoid it. It's also still on the default setup. First name, Rash, and Minuet Stones paintballs as usables. I know the combo list is there as well, but I have never touched that. Probably never will. And the only time I've touched that in the entire time I've played this game, in terms of changing its layout, is when I accidentally set it up wrong. Hire an impoverished child to use a mouse? I can't pay them. You got made of money? Limping? Yep. Good stuff. Oh no, he actually does sleep in the area over here, doesn't he? I found that out the other day. Because he killed me while he was retreating. Or killed me and then immediately retreated, I suppose. Nice. Good stuff. I think the hard claws were what I needed. It's either hard claws or hard fangs, I can't recall. It's fangs. Well, I got one. It's progress. It is progress. Let me just sort these. So all of the easy ones are on the right. That I could reasonably solo. Don't think I need that. That looks good to me. Hey, Ein. How you doing? Wow, I got just exclusively claws from this quest, eh? Got absolutely shafted. Yeah. I am probably gonna need from you sooner rather than later, depending on luck, obviously, the mods that you want me to run on Into the Breach, or if I should skip it and do a different game for a little bit, because I know you're without your PC, and that might make things irritating for you, I understand. Because I think in terms of Risk of Rain, I'm only really reliant on like one more unlock and then like 4 more challenges or something now. And Text Assist is the one after that. text assist, however you want to say that. And the like length time to beat on that is 4 hours. So I don't know if you want me to skip over to something else until you get your PC, or what? Or what? Postpone into it? Fantastic. Thank you. I did think that might be the answer. I just wanted to do a wee check. Because I can't imagine you really want to look around the workshop on like your phone or whatever. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh. Oh. Hello. A rare star appears. Look at that. The seldom seen. Thank you for joining, Edson. Set up for you on this thing and it doesn't shit itself. Hey! Much harder to achieve than it should be. Unlike your PC, you just got a superior tiny PC. Molten, I would like his tail cut and his head break, please, and then kill the ever-loving shit out of him. You've done some grinding on your own. Considerably sized head start on the child armor-wise. You'll pass you can loss, saving the tar monster for later. Where was the child up to at the moment? G2? I want to remember, but I'm not sure. Or early G3. You're both in G3. Okay. They've done a good damn job, man. Even with you helping them out. Y'all doing a good job. Okay, that's an okay amount of mount build-up for when he enrages. It's finally happening today. We're back to it. In your free time, you grind for various armor sets to run different weapons. That's a good idea. Child is happy doing child plate only. Entirely fair, especially if it's their first game. Good idea to maybe stick to a single weapon to focus on the monsters instead. Especially now you're in G. I'm not a coward, the goal doesn't apply. Oh, I am a coward. I am proud to admit my cowardice. When you are in a situation where someone needs help, one of the most important things that you do is to make sure that you yourself do not also become a casualty. Because now there is 2 people who need help. And my cowardice helps with that. I will take it. Well, that's not great. We finally get a rare egg and then the internet gods say no. Excuse me, the triple? This bitch? Nice. Letting a new weapon would lock back into low rank, possibly high rank for a considerable amount of time, definitely. Learning all of the monsters is definitely the harder thing to do. So it's always a better thing to get like a good monster baseline, and then learning weapons becomes a lot easier to do, right? If there's even any desire to ever learn anything other than Charge Blade. For the child. They might be a one-weaponer. Well, that's not great. You talking about an actual child? Yeah, Ina's playing 4U through with a relative who is young and a child. Okay, we might both be dead. I am at the very least. We failed the quest. Blade Master Gunner armor? Yeah. Yeah. You'd hope it's a relative? It could be like a family friend or something, right? You didn't triple? No, we all died once each. My sense about it being a bad day for me and Monster Hunter apparently is true. I felt it on that first quest man where I was like, this is not going to be good. Your quest space. If you have anything you want anymore? You're gonna do your part to guide them towards 3U before letting them learn some of the PC entries. Fair enough. There is no Charge Blade, so they have to play a different weapon. You need a Brute Tigrex fang. Okay, let's do the Brute Tigrex. Because the Celtus Inner Wing, your, Actually, I think there might be an event quest for it, so you might not be fucked. Yeah, there is. You are, in fact, not fucked. It's high rank? Nice. Come on, man. Come on, man. Agreed. And building it from scratch. There's no thing for it, eh? That's rough. What do you want? I don't really want to be doing high rank quests, to be honest with you. When I'm trying to get out of this fucking playthrough. I will say I'm not helping you hunt a Celtus. You can kill a Celtus by your fucking self. You're in G rank gear. It will take you like 2 minutes. That is a waste of time because we will spend more time loading into the quest than we'll spend on the fucking quest. A singular high rank Celtus is ridiculous. Who's Stone? I'm not doing that either. The bright side, no triple? There won't be a triple, that's true. I wouldn't strangle you, I'd just say N10, it's your turn. Same thing? No, not really. One of them is not assault. I was gonna say, that's gotta be happening soon. That KO was any moment. Yep. Two minutes. And at least half a minute of that was running here. The moment when you fully upgrade your armor set and weapon of choice can leave a considerably sized hole. That is true. You need a new armor set? Why don't you work on the armor set? Oh, because you can't be asked to make one yet. Just to build a full set. Or just ask one of these lunatics to do it. I'm sure there's like 4 people here at the mere thought about making an armor set makes them salivate. Playing this charge blade after hours of 4? I can imagine. It is my understanding the 4 one is not very good. Tell you? You're gonna charge for it, Hein? N10, if there's anything that you want. You're gonna do a Celtus real quick? You'll probably be back before we depart. Anyway, you need low rank Duren? No. Incorrect. How? You typed that? You did. What are the things that I need? A Dire Blast Heart, a Brack Obliterator, which is Raging Brachydios Punchies, a Black Gravios Pallium, Delamador Fan Blades, normal Delamador, G rank. Crimson Fatalis materials, normal Fatalis materials. I think 3 large Elder Dragon gems. Kirin and Orochi and Rajang. Rajang. Brum bum bum. It would apply the badness that is rare mat. I mean, you're going to need rare mats to build your weapons as well, you plonker. Let's do Black Gravios. Okie dokie. Tail break and head cut, please. $355 Gallagher should be okay. Probably. Have you got negative fire? You'll probably be alright. Some budget hunting for charge blade is Diablos and Hermitar. I don't think Mace wants a low rank set. Considering we're in G rank, I'm relatively sure that Mace wants a G rank set. A late game one at that. You mean G rank? Diablos and Hermitar? Isn't Hermitar trade mats? Oh no, can you fight? You can just fight Hermitar in G rank. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that would be like better than what he has, though. In terms of defense, so. I don't think he's gonna want G1 armor. Something that's generic is gonna be better than something specifically for Charge Blade as well. Since Mace switches weapons all the time. So a Charge Blade specific set is not very helpful for him. I mean, the only set that I know that if I remember is like really good, I would just like, I don't want to farm that, so I'm not gonna say it. Genuinely make a tank build? That's not a terrible idea. Oh, I should probably go for the tail here, because N10's a gun. Tetsu armor? I'm pretty sure Tetsu with plus defense will still be less defense than the Syringeos armor. Kinda need him out of the lava. There we go. I don't know what I would get for a mace. A mace-based build. Probably, probably speed eating. Should be in there. Hammer is the closest thing to a mace. Hey, it's because his name, I get it. It's because his name is Mace. And it sounds like mace, the medieval weapon. I gotcha. You didn't get one, that's annoying. To be fair, you could probably do the quest again before we finish this. I feel like you must have been pretty unlucky on that front. Well, the face is broken. There's the tail. So now all he's got to do is die. I get my 6 carbs at 2%. And then the head break, I think, is also a 2%. So really, this shouldn't take that long, but I'm still fucking going for it. It's 2% every single mission. At least, not to even mention all the baseline quest rewards as well. Which I think are 1%. Mid-roll. Tough times, tough times. Hey, Arnie. You're like, how are you? Which feels silly to ask people how they are when you spoke to them relatively recently. Damn it. Long time, exactly. I can warn you that you are safe so far in regards to the thing. Now you're here? Yeah, exactly. What is this? It is a 1% from quest rewards. Yeah, 2% from everything. Body carves, tail breaks, carves. So, yes, 7 2% of quests. And then a 1% in every quest reward in the first row that's not the first one. Kinda hurts my head, but hey. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I saw you got yourself some hacknet achievements, either yesterday or today. How did it go? Did I carve? I did carve the tail. I got fucked. I got shirked. Question? Mm-hmm. Ask away. Why do you have so many Roblox recommendations? Have you been watching a lot of Roblox recently? No? No? Okay. Great question. There's a Roblox event. Oh. No luck. I did hit the large wyvern gem, which is the uncommon, and I also hit the crown, which is an uncommon. That's a way to make you dislike it more. True. What fucking Roblox event is there? Oh, there's an entire thing. The categories at the top where you have following and browse, there's one called Roblox. What the hell? Crazy. No! Again. The low cost of a 1-slot weapon and a 3-slot nothing charm. Divine Blessing, Speed Eating 2, Mushroom Mancer, Negate Stun. Good defense. Since that's also an important factor. Because Mushroom Mancer would actually be really good for Mace. Considering Mace struggles with the resources required to build all the stuff at the moment. Maxed out defense is 624. That's kinda bad. Because he's not gonna get max defense. Because max defense requires, like, divine spears and stuff, right? Short side quest? You get from hacking Jmail and doing some digging. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. Where's my this and this? Just in case I die a bunch. The gate stun resistance drops defense by a lot. It comes through shadow shades, high rank armor piece. Yeah. High rank armor pieces are like not an option. We're talking like G2 or G3 armor minimum here. Recovery up is the one that makes it so potions heal more, right? I don't know if that exists in this game. I think that's a world onward skill, isn't it? Because the one that gives red health back, I don't think is going to be very useful for Mace. He heals quite quickly. Let's recover speed? Yeah. Does recover up exist here? Used it in Freedom Unite? Really? Is it recovery jewels? That's wreck speed. I kind of don't like that you can't just search that on Chronicling. Yeah, wreck level is what it's called. You only need 10 points for it. Increases the efficacy of health recovery items. That would be a good one. It's not necessarily on any fantastic pieces, though. So probably something to slot. It's kind of ass to slot as well. 2 slot deco for a +3. That's kind of trash. And otherwise a 1 slot for a +1. Kinda poopy. Blech. I'm trying to think of full sets that are really good. Garuga, but it's gonna be defense-wise worse than what you have already, I think. But otherwise, Garuga's pretty good. I think you get earplugs. You get some crit. You've got a decent amount of slots. Duran Moran. But fuck that. It's really good for Greatsword, at least, if I remember correctly. Explicitly need more defense. Yup. The problem with that, Mace, is all the monsters that can give you more defense, you don't want to fight, because you don't like them. Mace doesn't give a shit about mix sets. Mace just doesn't want to farm any rares. But he's not going to have a choice if he wants a good armor set. Adamant Pill item usage up. He's got too much of a resource shortage. He can't do it. Somehow, he has achieved a perpetual state of never having any account points. And because he refuses to play solo, he won't do expeditions to fix it. As soon as Cheat Engine gets involved, at that point, like, this is all irrelevant anyway, right? He could just cheat himself into supply potions. And then it doesn't matter anymore. Stop hiring impoverished children. It's good, they need the income, but I feel like you're exploiting them. Also, child labor is illegal. More importantly. Even if boy, this dude has the best spot. I'm a bit upset in this game that he's not more interesting. Well, that's not great. Brachydios. Brachydios' theme is good though. I only hunted him in world for the bot. I really like Raging's music in his final area. It's fantastic. Okay, I got the fist. That's the important bit because it means we can actually do damage. That's a clean 100,000 potions. Nice. Good stuff. Hello, Summers. How goes your chaotic gremlin war crime energy today? There is no energy. Ah, that's poopy. Hey, Yuka. Good to have you again. Oh, you bugger. I was just about to jump off that. You gonna join in a sec? Glad to hear it. Delighted to hear it. God, I love getting 4 people for you in friggin' 2026. Can we not do that, please? Whatever that was. Just don't. Gonna heal up that last little bit there, because I don't want to die in one hit. Oh, it's a little bit too late. I was trying to save my demon, but no luck. Hey, good flinch timing. How can you call yourself a real hunter? It's alright, I died. Nor would I want to be referred to as such anyway. I'm just chillin'. Hey, Ying Tisha. How's it going? You go by month, I'm not a hunter. I already know. Slowly leveling your weapons and Helldivers. How is Cyberstan treating you? Although I suppose at the moment you might be doing bugs. Since there was a bug thing. NO. Semi-MO? MO-ish? I don't know. Strategic operation, I think is what it said. I remembered. You have to go back to playing on emulator? You're kind of bummed. Kind of bummed that you have to play on emulator, or...? That you haven't been playing. Well, that's just inconvenient. Nice. That was slick. Cyberstan's something you find it enjoyable in a masochistic kind of way. I've been really enjoying that planet. It feels hard, but not in an unfair way. You know? Your 3DS took splash damage, your only backed up saves from Monster Hunter. No. They only exist because you were importing DLC. That sucks so much. Unless you're on Div 10. Chaotic is the day that I ever play on Div 10. You're on bugs right now. I might see if I can do some bugs later. Not done bugs in a long time. Survive, Mace. No, we triple kite again. Ah. Mind your own business, suddenly 4 Vox engines. I had my first experience with them today, this morning. It was something. Honestly, every time I ran into them, they died really quickly. Hello, Yuko. your quest, Mace. As long as you actually have G rank materials. I was playing it lately this morning, yeah. G rank, G rank. Something I have a use for? That's nice, but not necessary. This is a capture quest. So we do have to be careful. I have some BS. Honestly, it's never normally like that. I don't play with randoms. I can't stand playing with randoms. In games that require like a degree of coordination like that. Something like Monster Hunter, it's relatively fine, right? It can be annoying at times, but for the most part, it doesn't really matter. I don't need anything. I need capture stuff. Such a big thing could be taken out of a liberator and a grenade. Yeah, my reaction was basically to either panic and throw a laser at it, or to hide behind a corner and throw an eagle at it. So, or a barrage. Sorry, not an eagle. You need the Queen Mats and a Celtus Hardhorn. Okay, so we should kill the Celtus. Break his horn. I either have friends or ask in the server. Yeah, exactly. I'll either pop a message in general chat if no one's around. Or I will play with me mates. 3 AM DMs. Dude, if I'm up at 3 AM, something's gone horribly wrong. Unfortunately, it happens more than I would like with my sleep schedules. But can you fucking not sell us? You're completely outside the Helldiver bubble. Throwing an eagle sounds very abstract. Eagle is the call sign for the, I don't even know what you want to call them. Fighter planes, basically. It's CAS. It's close air support. Yeah, bomber jets. It's CAS. They could, like, drop bombs, or some napalm, or maybe do, like, a little run-by of some, like, a strafing run with some guns or something. Stuff like that, basically. Although with Helldivers, I would not put it out of the reasonable, like, logic of the game to literally be throwing eagles at people. We cap him, okay. Nice. Big old 500 kilograms. I thought people would, my turn is your turn. Okay, thank you, N10. My favorite thing to hear when people don't say skip, but say instead use it for your own purpose. No Char? I don't have any Char left. I have normal Delamador left. But no Char. I am done. No Dala, that's completely fine. To be honest, I don't really want to do any Delamador today. I don't fucking wanna. I don't have the spoons for that right now, man. It is intense, so mine. Let's do a Crimson Fatalis. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do you mean with friends, or should you not be surprised to see something pop up in general? With friends is the idea, but we may resort to a general message if friends are unavailable. What was I doing? Fatalis! Oh god, which fucking one is it? It's the one with the less money cost. It is a feast for the departed. There's no spoons in Monster? No, there's spoons in my brain. There's spoons in my brain, Raka. Ow. That hurt. I should probably get those surgically removed. Nah, that's alright. They go up and down as it's required anyway. It's worked for you. To be fair, Mace, you do play with a Chaos crew. So I think Mask has is the default. Everyone was already dead. I mean, at that point, then, what does it matter, right? That's a whole different situation to what Oni's describing. You do get it too. Chuck one, wait for it to blow up. Reinforcement, wait for everyone to appear, kill them all. Bum bum bum. You know what set is best for Mace? What's that? Oh, we have an insect live. This is going to be peasy. 3 other hunters running wide range 2 and speeding. I mean, yes. But then how will he learn? He needs to learn. The boy must become a man. You try not to think too hard. In Helldivers? I think you can end that sentence without the in HD bit. Oh, the double. These things in low def, yeah, true. Not in HD. I think I also think in low def, to be honest. When a thought occasionally pierces its way through the veil, anyway. Doesn't matter, you throw a barrage, people walk into it. Ain't that the truth? Or you're firing at some bots trying to save their life and then they run right in the middle of your barrage of bullets, eh? Oh, the double. Okay, we're on quest cart. Today is a great day for Monster Hunter. It's so fucking good. He was sheathing. Not a good idea when he's flying. Oh my god, what are these mounts? They're so hard to do. A single into a double raw into another fucking shake. That's crazy. What else are you gonna do? You might be able to block that. I don't know though. You do have a great sword. I think it does just count as like a physical attack, so. But I'm not sure on that one. Kinda needs to not be in that lava. Hey, perfect. No! Nice dunk. Good job. You do not see that every day. Mostly because it's like suicidal, because if he dives, you're gonna die, but very cool nonetheless. Thank you. I'm gonna do this to get you yourself up, because both of us are in a bit of a dodgy spot. If only this Fatalis hadn't been a dick with these mounts, man. We would have so much more damage on him by now. Very on brand for him to go out nigh impossible mountains, though. Oh, that's bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was entirely needless. That was really dumb. Oh, that was so bad. That was so bad. Oh, that never should have happened. Your quest, Mace. Well, these endgame hunts are kind of ass. They kind of are, yeah. That was on your turn? Yeah, Yuka was giving their turns to Mace. So functionally, it's just me, Mace, me, Mace, me, Mace, me, Mace. Kill the Settlers, break this horn, cap the Queen. Yep. Europe, Europe. Dude, that's so unfortunate. You have to be at your mum's in 30 minutes, so it'll probably be me. I'm not gonna complain about that. I need all the friggin' help I can get. I have made no progress so far. At all. Today? If you got it means quests don't get tripled. I mean, I died in that one. I've died in most of the ones we failed today, if not all of them. So, I am equally my own part to blame here. Endgame mounts of rodeo. God kind of ass, yeah. That Fatalis was particularly mean. A struggle into a double raw into a struggle. And then the other one, I think, was what? A raw into a double struggle? Like, you're just guaranteed to lose those. Why is it doing this? I know you can get away with a double struggle, but you basically have to be like near perfect on timing. Celis is already limping. Did everyone else get pushed out? Got literally everyone else, that's funny. The real life flashbang, oh my god. Don't normally bother me, but I was not expecting a flashback to go off on this quest. That's really unfortunate. That sucks so much. Yeah, if we hadn't all been knocked over, that would have been it as well. Really, really unfortunate. You brought a trap? Well done. You brought a trap for your own quest. Mace throw when it didn't work. If we'd been able to do the damage in the time it was trapped, though. Because the three of us all got knocked down, so we couldn't do any damage, right? Is what I meant. Oh, through. All right. Okay. We're doing that Crimson Fatalis again because I'm really pissed off that we didn't win. Because I died like a complete fucking muppet. Complete muppet. The double aerial charge that killed whichever the other two were that died was just really like unfortunate bad timing because they were air flinched. Not much you can do about that. My death was just bad play. Those as well. So I've got the drugs since they're nice and useful. I did not want to do that, but there we go, a demon horn. Very helpful. Have the crafting recipe for. To help or to leave? I mean, if you need to be there by a set time, you should probably leave. Don't keep your family waiting. Because that's just inconvenient for everyone involved, right? Thank you for the hunts. Thank you for the help, Mace. I appreciate it. Feel like you should be thanking you guys. How does Rodeo God help? I think it makes it so that every stab you do gives you like twice the progress, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, significantly lessen the amount of attacks. Everything is 40% faster. So you mount 40% quicker, and also once you're in the mount minigame, that's 40% quicker. You have a question? Why don't I slot in evasion free? Because I can't? Oh shit, I could! I forgot I got a better talisman, didn't I? I got a better talisman. Because I'd have to unready from the quest right now. Until recently, I had a different talisman. And then I just don't think I thought about it. Does it make that much of a difference, evasion free? Actually, no. I don't think I've ever used it before. You only use it on Evade Lance? Yeah, Evade Lance is the only time where I feel like I really see evasion free mentioned. I've done 888 quests I have. Wonderful. $220 hours. I cannot remember how long the Greatsword Collector was. I want to say it got into the 300s, but I don't know. Yuka's desperately trying to find Star Knight right now. In the box. Oh, there you go. Hey! You'd slot all of the decos into it. Oh, the juicy sharpness. Hell yeah. What a set, man. That's such a good set. It's ridiculous. Casual attack 5 as well. Absolutely nuts. Hey, Hedgie. How you doing? Your MOBA gaming? Ouch. You have my sympathies. Even though I believe you like them, you still have my sympathies nonetheless. Greatsword has 54 VODs. The VODs are a rough way to dodge it. Bond's name's having a strunk. The VODs are a bad way to judge because you don't necessarily know how long each individual VOD is. And I think a good chunk of the greatsword ones were 6 hours. Reaching the 10-hour exhaustion less than 2 hours in. I didn't sleep very well. Again. I woke up at like 5 o'clock. Couldn't get back to sleep till 6:30. Got up again at I think 8 and then just couldn't get back to sleep. Oh no! Yuka's fucked. That's so mean. That was a nasty combo. Also, I'm about to get comboed by fucking flares. Hail whip into the sort of like AoE area damage, which also causes a flinch so the heal didn't go off. Nasty, nasty combo. I don't actually want to go for the aerial attacks because I don't want to get them out. March is approaching. It sure is, Meep. Is there something you know that we don't? No! No! You gotta be fucking kidding me. At least it seems like he's actually giving me a possible mount. This is doable, just hold it. Just hold it, don't fuck it up. A possible mount. Stories free? Would Stories free have that face to it? The demon cat? The evil cat? For you? Okay. You meant more Monster on a March? Monster on a March doesn't exist anymore. I'm sorry that you are finding this out now, Meep. MHM died last year. Wait, what? The thing with Monster Hunter March is that it was meant to be my, like, my love for the franchise distilled into a month where I just play a fuckload of it and have a ton of fun. And then the problem is I've played too much Monster Hunter. So I don't have the same love for it now. Well, I still have the love for it, but like I'm burnt the fuck out. Because I basically played a year straight of Monster Hunter, and I've still not recovered from the burnout of that. Because I've still been playing the whole time. Too much, this guy. I'm a little baby, okay? I'm just a baby. I have a very low tolerance for playing things for extended periods of time. I switch all over the place. Like Helldivers. I basically played like what 200 hours in the span of 2 months, 3 months or so, and then didn't play the game for like 2 years. Bar the occasional mission here and there. Which is kind of perfect for Monster Hunter, right? To do like a normal playthrough from a fresh save file, kind of complete the game, maybe do a little bit of like endgame content, but not all of it, and then dip. This cannot happen again. For fuck's sake. I'm so sorry, Yuka. This should be maintainable as long as he doesn't triple me. Fantastic. Dude, I got such lucky mount patterns there. Incredibly blessed. You do your best to play as much before I clock out, yeah. I mean, hopefully it will last longer when I'm not playing like a bunch of missions solo. Till Story's free. Well, I won't be able to play any in March anyway. In all likelihood, because I'll be doing... I suppose I could play after. Just not before. I'll be doing long streams. It's fine. You do this to yourself. Hey! Although, who knows? It could technically be redeemed as something to be played during the streams, because March is going to be madness. It's the Chaos month. Chaos! Chaos! I have actually streamed Helldivers before. And it actually went fine. It was actually fun. Although I was just playing with my partner. The Teeny Tuesdays. Short-lived that they were. They were fun. People scream to backseat that game. Yeah, some people came in and tried to, but I was just like, go away. Or they'd be like, oh, you should use these things, they're really good. And I'm just like, yeah, but I like these ones, so I'm going to use these. And then a lot of the time, I think they just left because they were like, he's lost. We can't save him. He's stuck using the exact same loadout constantly. But that's where the low average saves me. Okay, I am done with Crimson Fatalis. N10's quest is my quest. Let's do Raging Bracky. Wait, was that N10's quest? That was N10's quest. Yuka, what do you want? Do you want to post anything or do anything with your ones? Just to check, because I know you said give them to Mace before. I don't want to just bulldoze and take it for myself if there's something you'd rather do. As long as it's in G-Rank. This dude's so bad. That's where they fail. You don't want to post? Okay, I will yoink every quest for my greedy self. Thank you very much for joining for the love of the game. Me. My quests. The thing is, I know I suck. And if I wanted to get better, I would try. But if I just want to chill and have fun, then I'm not going to try and force getting better, because that's not fun. What's a must for Valentine's Day? You've got a date on Saturday and you want to make it successful. I don't know, I've never been on a date in my life outside of when I was already together with my partner. Good luck. You blow yourself up. Good choice, good choice. Date advice for the Monster Hunter stream? I mean, I have a partner at least. So it's not impossible. Although the stars fucking aligned to make that happen, so. Also, a lot of the time, some of the best people to get advice from are people who are single. As long as they're also reasonable. Because they know what they would like. Whereas if someone's been in a relationship for a long time, they can't really necessarily accurately point out what they would like. Because hopefully if they're in a good relationship, they're used to kind of just getting it. Share guild cards, yo! Now we're talking. Share my world guild card with people. That's got some Valentine's Day after activities potential, that one. I don't know. I never should have made that combination, but I love it so much. It's so terrible. Your advice is join the lobby. What lobby? The other day you woke up acne in the shape of the Little Dipper? Amazing. Everyone showing the macho body guild. I don't have the macho body on my one. My one's just disgustingly zoomed up on my face. With, I think, no top on, so you can just see, like, naked shoulders. And then everything is just incredibly erotic about it. I don't know. I can't remember what my title is. Enlist to be a Helldive, you've already been doing that? Hell yeah, dude. Tons of Cyberstan, good stuff. Your title in Riots and Wilds was Try Frontier, amazing. I don't know if I messed with my guild card in Rise. I know I didn't in Wild. Because the crashes meant I wanted to spend as little time as possible in menus. Because of my spontaneous game explosion. That I think I'm probably the only person in the world that suffered from. Wonky ass problems. Yours was butt is squishy? That's amazing. It's got much better. It has. I think 2 patches ago, I can't quite remember, when they did the first stability updates, I played the game again to try and just like give it a go before they even did the Steam specific ones, and it ran so much better. I had like twice as many frames without frame gen on. It ran so much smoother. I never crashed. Uninstalling itself was a masterstroke, yep. That one was crazy. How does that even happen? So funny. Did I finish it? I did. I did. It was the first thing I did once I ended stream. $20 to 30 minutes reinstalling, yep. Dude, that was crazy. I pray I never have that happen in anything ever again. Never had something uninstall itself. Absolutely wild. There had to be something that was fucking with the Steam servers there as well to make that happen. Like a wombo combo. So funny. Is there a clip of it? I don't think so. It didn't like what happened is, oh god. My game, for some reason, and this is not a typical Wilds problem, right? This is completely irrepresentative of the normal game logic. Anywhere from about half an hour to about 8 hours where it was kind of guaranteed of the game running, it would just crash my entire PC. And then one of the times, when it crashed my entire PC, it uninstalled itself. So I logged back in, and the game was just not installed. Like, it was still there, all the files were there, it was in the folder. It was just gone. It was hilarious. It was very frustrating at the time, but in retrospect, it was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I don't know what I was playing when that happened either. Demonstrating the beast of a data plan? Yeah. Thank fuck my internet is glorious. But I would say if you're interested in Wilds, and your PC is recommended specs and stuff, you can buy it on PC now. I think it's worth getting now. It seems like it's in a good state from what I understand. Classic Odie. MOBA game mains you have are a tomboy, a high school, a necromancer, an ancient demon, a fear cop with large gauntlets. Not quite similar to each other there. I got an obliterator, which means this quest was a win. I only need one more. Let's do a Molten, I guess. I don't have many monsters to cycle through now, man. I need to start looking at who gives the best drop rates for... pardon me. Large Elder Dragon Gems. Kush has got a 4% on the head break. Rusted Kush can fuck off. Seems like it's either Kush or Tio. Although Kami has... better quest reward chance by 1%. I need head and tail from this quest, please. See how much you fuck up at a cool charge wave matchup? Hopefully not too much. It was from Fantasy Life? Oh, was it really? What was that in regards to? It was a great game, yeah, it was really enjoyable. First time I was on a treasure grove. Oh, that makes sense. Give up got added to the weird pad. Yep. That was a really good game. I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I did at the time where I said, like, I've got a friend who had it as well. They've been slowly playing it over the course of, like, the last... until it released. Since it released, I should say. Apologies. Trying to max every single bit of every single thing. And I think they're getting relatively close now. Of course it was you redeemed it. They're getting a big head! Rakano! You must remain humble in your victories. You're worried about Resonance Fate. We're gonna see. To be fair, it's about time you had a blemish on the record. They can't all be that good. That might be enough for me. I do enjoy me a good combat system, you know? It was easily my favorite thing about Caligula, for example. That combat system with like the time frame stuff was super fucking neat. Stuck between a TO. Guess TO's next move. Next 8 moves? Just charge. Charge endlessly. And then supernova. Forward charge, insta back up, insta hop into you, insta back up, insta back up. Difficulty, yo. JRPG but guns. I have to admit, that is still the bit that gives me fears. I am less scared because you're the one who's redeemed it, but I'm still afraid of the JRPG tag. I don't think I'll ever recover my fear towards that genre. Very loosely defined genre. Yakuza 0 end. Yakuza's on the bad list. So yeah, literally never. That's such a bad time. Oh god. Not my type of game. He's introduced to the worst one. I don't think any of them would really be my speed necessarily. I'm sure there would be more enjoyment in a different one potentially. I would definitely take your word on that. You liked Lad? Lad. You know what I liked the most about Lads? Mahjong and whatever the Hanafuda one was. But I can't remember what it was called. Koi Koi? It's Koi Koi. Sorry, Anton. No, the tail didn't come off. God damn it. I can't believe that didn't come off. I was wailing on that the whole time. Rip 2%, or whatever it is. A 3%! Oof! You did, yeah. You popped him in the Discord, I think. I think so. I want to remember seeing. Some. I don't know. Oops. It's alright. He's, I learned from the last time we did this infernal challenge, but with great swords, that it is better to not get all of the cuts if it means that we get a way quicker kill. I lose out on 1-3% from the tail, but if we kill him 1.5 times as much, it's more effective, right? No. I didn't even look at that gem. I played Hanafuda? I mean, I didn't play Hanafuda because they're a type of card. But I played Koi in Yakuza Like a Dragon, which was a game played with Hanafuda cards. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Koi was neat. Don't mention Nintendo. Does anyone have any of the Chameleos quests? Preferably not the one where you have to take no items. But if that's the one we gotta do, that's the one we gotta do. Isn't Chameleos the worst way to get it? I don't fucking know. Chameleos has the highest row 1 reward. And I think row 1 is statistically the highest amount of rewards you will get. Kushala has a 4% head, 2% carve, 3% shiny, 2% tail. Tio has 2% carve, 3% tail, 4% shiny, 2% heads. Cammy has 2% body, 3% tail. So you miss out on the head break. But you get a 3% in the first row with the quest rewards, bar the first reward. Whereas with Tio and Kush, you only get 2. So I don't know. Peak joke, please laugh. I can't do that, I'm afraid. You see 5% across the board for all of them in rewards. What? Where are you looking? I'm on Kuranico. Large Elder Dragon gem? What? People streaming Project Gorgon will often put their combat skills in the stream title. It leads to reading some very silly things like Necromancer Cow. Yes! fan-fucking-tastic. I mean, unless my Karanico is wrong for 4U for some reason. I'm a tail cut, please, is the only thing I need other than death. Death to the gecko, chameleon, frog thing. For you database that you consult the ultimate resource. Yeah, what I'm looking at is Karanico. I never trusted the database because I'm pretty sure it did me wrong on a few different things. Compared to like every other source I could compile. I would love for Karanico to be wrong. And it's just straight 5%. Blasphemy? I do kind of what happened to Karanico after GU. I feel like the interface for World, Wilds, and Rise really went like downhill. And it became really inconvenient. Not that I ever really use it for those games, but I've had a peep at them occasionally, and it just doesn't look very nice. I fucked that so hard, I apologize. Also, why do I keep getting the friggin' mounts? I don't even want them. It's compete for the brain dead children's attention with the abomination of Vextra. Even though Vextra is permanently wrong. It would have been really nice. And I wonder why they didn't do it for Wilds, to keep the like in-game numbers around. Because I really liked the way that worked in Rise. I genuinely think that's like, it's such a small thing, but it was one of the best things about that game to me. Where once you'd got a material, you could see what the drop rates were and how you got it and all that stuff. I loved that. I thought that was brilliant. I mean, I don't care about the hit zone elements. I am too stupid to understand that, other than number big, number better. There's too much math combination that goes into it for me. It's the damage of your weapon, plus all your buffs, is your actual damage modified by the motion value of your attack. Somehow modified by whatever the fuck the hit zone value is. I don't know how that modifies it. You were right, this time Karanico wins. Piss. I still don't know if that makes Cammy the best one to do, but in my mind, he's the easiest one to kill. It's a percentage just like motion value. Right. So a motion value of 70 would be 70% of your attack. Yes? Okay. Defense value depending on low rank, high rank, G rank? Yeah, no. I am too dumb to figure out how much damage I would do. That's number modified by 2 numbers, differentiated by another number. Nah. Nah. I mean, you don't need to work out your damage in 5th gen. It tells you. I actually quite like the book. When it comes to... Oh no! When it comes to... weak spots and stuff, just having stars. It would be nice if you could switch to actual numbers. Well, N10 should be able to easily kill that. Sometimes you need to run theoretical numbers. I have never run theoretical numbers in Monster Hunter in my life. I just fucking send it. And I hope that it works. The stars say that Val is weak to Dragon. Is he not weak to Dragon? I know he's weaker to fire. Only underneath the skin. The skin is in fact immune. I imagine they struggled to concisely convey that in parentheses next to the thing, as they've done for many other things, like with mud, without mud. With skin seems a bit like, what? The fuck does that mean? Although I suppose they could put like after break or something, maybe. Don't know. Just said dragon freestyle. At that point, it's not really the thing's fault anyway. I need to wait for you. You're gonna hop out anyway. Thank you very much for all the help, Enten. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you. Raise the age rating? What even is the age rating of Monster Hunter? I don't know. The stars in World were not accurate. See, that doesn't seem like an issue with the star system. That seems like an issue with the fact that they fucked it up. 10 to 12, depending on region. Huh. Need that Chameleos and GU. It's always the wrong game that you get the crowds in. That is misleading, yeah. I would say, though, that is not... It's not the star system's fault, that's the fact that they fucked it up. But it would be nice to be able to switch between both. 13 is an age rating in the States? What? Accidentally make 64? That's a bit much. How do you accidentally make that many more? That's so many more. Age ratings are 6, 10, 13. That's... What the fuck? Age ratings in the US are bizarre. They changed by media. We don't use the numbers. We use letters. We use letters in the UK as well. Or at least we used to. I don't know if we do anymore. I don't live there. We used to use numbers in the UK. Letters in the UK. Other than for 18. Actually, is that true? I don't know if that's true. If your child's below 13 and swears, they're executed on the spot. Average day in the States. Looking at your collection, the Japanese versions are 15 plus. World lost the blood though, so I imagine that maybe made a difference. This is funnier. Great justification. You can't cut Velocify in half here, exactly. Oh! Oh! 4U is 12. 3U is 12 as well. In my UK copies. Apparently they do have numbers on them. Shows what I know. Do I have my Monster Hunter copy? Monster Hunter's 12 plus. You can cut Velocipede after that. Some would argue Monster Hunter 1 isn't suitable for any age. I am one of these people, yes. Monster Hunter 1 is not fit for human consumption. Early childhood, interesting. Monster Hunter 1's at ages 60 plus. Monster Hunter 1 shouldn't have an age rating, it should have a kink rating. I don't know if it was Oblivion specifically that did it worldwide, but there was... That happened with the ratings in Europe as well. The A game, but I can't remember which one. I remember you saying that though, specifically because of the Dark Brotherhood, right? No, I can't remember which bit, but part of it. Probably all of it, honestly. Why is his tail not coming off? Oh my god, it's so resistant. That thing has got mad hit points. Fill a non-Elder Scrolls brother in, please. You have to murder someone to be able to join the Dark Brotherhoods, and then you do like a whole bunch of shit that's just like assassinating people and killing people and stuff like that. Not in like self-defense or anything like that, just straight up murdering people. If I remember correctly, in Oblivion, it's been a long time, I think the only way you can join is if you kill a innocent NPC. No. Otherwise killing a bandit would count, yeah, exactly. And it don't. Raging Bracky. I'm getting really fucked with these Molten, by the way. Again. This happened last time, and it's happening again. It's happening again. I keep looking over to my drink, and then it's empty every time. And it doesn't magically refill. Truly a sad state in the world. Bum 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 ba da da dum bum ba da 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 da. I'm gonna give the Gen Virgin so much favoritism, I don't know what you mean. Worth it? I would never clearly prioritize the one that has long-range missiles. That would be incredibly in character. I mean, out of character. I would not do that. I honestly don't remember that much. Can you upgrade them? The thing I remember is that you have to, like, carefully manage the squads. Otherwise, people can't... They get overload or something? I can't remember what the mechanic was called, but they basically get too much, like, taxation on them. So I can't just bring them on every single mission, all three of them. Sadly. Brain overload, right. In JP it's called brain damage. I'm sure one causes the other. Oh, that fist friggin'... Okay, well, I got a fist break at least. I'm really upset that that started gloving at that exact moment. That's fine. He's not enraged. I never got to see super long-range missiles. Excuse me. Excuse me. Always resource power, 110 times 6. Yeah, I definitely did not remember that. I think, like, it's double crazy. The only thing I feel like I really remember, is it the Gen 1s that are the melee ones? Like, primarily melee? I didn't really like them. I was not a fan. Took you a long time to learn to use them well, yeah. I just have such a, like, preferential point towards, if you can kill it before it gets in fucking range, like, that's just better. But they're probably really good for some, like, AP capacity once more dangerous enemies start to appear or something. Doesn't matter if you get your Gen 1 into range super fast. That's also true, yeah. And then if it just one-taps everything, then... Job done. Job done. I really need to get some Dust to Life, man. I don't know if I can get them. That killed me? Really? Wow. Huh. I never would have guessed that that would have killed me. It was going to put me to low health for sure, but that must have been like fire damage from the floor that put me into low enough of a range. Wild. Absolutely wild. Get in here so I can take advantage of this mount. Alright, let's try and not eat another one here. Because we did really well on this quest until those two fates just happened. We were beating the ever-loving shit out of him. Ugh. Okay, good. That being up helps a lot. Because it means we don't take the floor tick anymore. We got both his founders there. Thank you. I'm out of life powders now, unfortunately. Come on, he's got to be going down soonish. Right? It's been a full broken for such a long time. Nice. Oh no! Why is he spamming this? Well, at least Yuka gets to heal. Don't know where the fuck that was. Maybe a tie. He's spamming this again. What the hell? What is this? Bracky's so weird. Dude, it loves this attack all of a sudden. There's no one over there. What are you doing? What? Is it frenzied? Nice. Good, 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 good. Good job. Good quests. Oh, man. Oof. Only 12 minutes, but that was stressful towards the end. Good job. Crazy. Low power health, but an absolute tank. Yeah. Yeah. Time to switch. I think we might slip in a Kirin hunt. If Yuka is willing to do one more. Because that should only take like 5 minutes. You have 2 reactors. Nice. That's pretty good. Kirin in this economy? I need so many Kirin materials. It is revolting. Hey, another obliterator. I believe I am done with Raging Brachiosaurus. Which means I have built 1 weapon today. Got another one? It's just too many. The Lightbreak twins are done. Green. Green. We can absolutely savage a Kirin, I'm sure. Before this quest you had none, and now you've got a significant extra amount. Close all my tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weapons left. 8. For which I need... What? Wow. I need... What do I need? A rare drop? A shitload of Kirin horns, a rare drop, 2 common drops, but it's Delamodor, a shitload of Orochi Kirin materials, some normal Fatalis stuff, and 2 large Elder Dragon gems. And a bunch of Rajang. It's slowly but surely getting there. I could crack out. Oh, motherfucker. That was so lucky that I just fell off that ledge like that. I could crack out all of the, I didn't get to the life powder in time. The Kirin and the Orochi and the Rajang stuff really quickly. But I really, really don't want my last thing to just be, like, constantly doing... Molten Tigrex. Or, like, large Elder Dragon Gems or something like that. I'd rather it be one of the chiller, easier things. But who knows? I'm running out of stuff here. Gross Tigrex, yeah, he's one of the ones I need the reds from. Molten Tiggy. And a Black Gramios. I need a Blast Heart and a Pallium, respectively. Although I don't know if I need 3 large Elder Dragon Gems or 2. I have to have a look at that. These fucking Renephilos. Nice. Did you ever teach me it? You might have done, but I do not remember. Rocket meat? What? I don't think you did teach that to me. I do not remember that. That's fucking amazing. Abseros a homing meat? What a bullfango. Just meat? The bullfango. Of course. Abseros do heart. That's very appropriate. I knew we'd smash this thing out in like 5 minutes, yeah. Nice one. Now I just have to get lucky enough to actually get the horn instead of getting the like 20% that I get the high rank horn instead. Because the people who designed Kirin Horn drop rates wanted you to have a bad time. Better than trying. Shit with sprinkles on it, it's still shit. The end of the day? Lipstick on a pig, exactly. Okay. Thank you very much, Yuka, for your help. I appreciate it. And N10 from earlier, and Mace from before that. You got the high rank one? It's so cast. I'm sorry, Piggy. I am going to quickly throw up the BRB screen, change the title, get myself a drink, run to the loo. And then I'll be playing 13 Sentinels. If you're just here for Monster Hunter, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll be back with more Monster Hunter next week, same time. Otherwise, give me, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes or so. I'll be back with some 13 Sentinels. Just a moment. See you in a sec.